So I'm here with Kayla Christ. She just came and interrupted the Vivek Ramaswamy town hall. What made you feel so strongly to speak up and come in?
I have very many gay, straight, bisexual, transgender allies all across the world. And I hate to hear somebody say there is just man and women when I know there are people born with both parts. They're born different ways. Say I was born a woman and I feel like a man internally. I'm a woman and I feel like a man internally. There are people born with both parts. And if they want to, have the surgeries to be whatever they want to be, choose which one. There are more than one gender. People are born transgender.
Now, some of y'all might not have known about 2024 Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy before this moment, but you gonna learn today.
We're done teaching our troops. Protect our women. Amen. Protect our Amen. And I believe that you know what? The number of actually reported in the U.S. military. Let her speak. We will give her. Let me get you to finish what you have to say. Can I just say one thing? I want to give her a chance to speak. You want to come back here? You can say something to me. It's okay. Come back. Come on back. It's okay.
This is new.
Come on up. It's okay. You can ask me a question, and then I will answer. Do you want to ask me a question? Yes. You can do that.
If somebody non-consensually me, I'm not having their child. This is my choice. It's my body. I'm already raising a kid that somebody implanted in me and doesn't take care of. The system does nothing for the single mother. There's no child support and nobody goes after them. I've been raising a child by myself for 8 years. My name is Kayla Christ.
And are you a mother?
I am a mother.
Okay, thank you.
And my kid is successful, and I don't want to be frowned upon. I don't want to be put down because I'm a single mother. My kid is healthy, happy, and successful.
Thank you, Kayla. And I want to say you're doing one of the most important things is a mother raising more children in this world. Even if we have our disagreements, I want to say thank you for that. So thank you. And part of what it means to live in this country is we have free speech. We get to speak our minds openly, even if we all don't agree on it. So let's actually applaud her for the courage. Come into the room and ask any question, even though we don't agree.
Wow. That was a whole new, unique approach that should be a lot more common. That's gooder than chicken right there. See, you can do both. Vivek just proved that a fighter doesn't always have to lack humanity and compassion. Sometimes you can speak to someone with grace while at the same time not letting falsehoods and delusions stand. He respected her First Amendment right for speech, as we all have, and we need to get back to a point where we can have these civil discussions and not reward yelling and screaming and interrupting speakers. There's a time for war and there's a time for peace, and this was a great example of that, and just another reason why I have tremendous respect for this man. A lot of people, including myself at times, so quick to resort to battle and forget the greatest lesson that Jesus Christ taught us. And as Christians, we're supposed to love our neighbor as ourselves. That doesn't mean seeing what they're doing wrong and instantly, before we even try to, put ourselves in their shoes or look at things from a different lens, we instantly tear down and say, no, that's wrong. And we shame and we bash. And that's not always the best approach. That's almost never the best approach. That's not what Jesus would do. Jesus sat with the sinners and the tax collectors, and he went to that woman at the well that most people wouldn't talk to, that they were quick to throw stones. But Jesus said, let you without sin be the first one to cast a stone, because we're all flawed. We're all fallen human creatures. What she's talking about, being exploited and, violated, that's wrong. That's wrong across the board. Whether we agree or disagree, I obviously believe there's only two genders, male and female. You can't change it. God got it right the first time. You are what you are, no matter what confusion or affirmation somebody tries to tell you. No, reality is reality. But there's a way, though, that we could guide these lost people into repentance and, season our speech with salt and be kind and compassionate passionate instead of hateful. I have to look in the mirror and reflect on the way I carry myself at times, because often I forget that, hey, I was in darkness once. I was lost in my own wicked ways, waging sin day in and day out, thinking that truth was relative. I could do what I please with no accountability. But not everybody knows that. Not everybody has been shown what God's grace really is all about. God is love, but with love also comes responsibility, comes guidance in truth. Love and truth, they coincide. So if you're living in a false reality, buying into these false identities and mainstream propaganda and ideologues, you need somebody to come along and tell you, like, there's a better way than this. Because a lot of times these parents and these kids and teachers and a lot of people, I know there's a lot of evil going on, but some people, they just don't know what they don't know. They don't think about the repercussions and consequences for these kids and next generations to come with the current actions that are being taken. So it's our job as Christians to step in and say, you know what? I love you, but this ain't the way. Come, let me show you what real freedom is like, and stop waging this sin. Stop being a slave to this bondage and this wicked despair. You don't want this. This doesn't lead to anything good. Come over here and let me show you what real peace of mind, freedom, and eternal salvation looks like. Judge sin righteously, but do it in a way to where you kindly say, you know what? Hey, I don't want you to keep going down this path. I know what is awaiting you at the end of this tunnel. It's going to be dark. Satan's only plans for you are to kill, steal, and destroy. That means all the joy, all the comforts that you get of leaning into sin, it doesn't end well. I promise you. The only way that it ends well is if you have eternal salvation. That's the only eternal bliss and everlasting life. Without heaven, it's death. And you're going to be dead for a real long time. So I know that Vivek, he doesn't have the same faith as me. He's a Hindu. I'm a Christian. But that also doesn't mean that I don't agree with him on a lot of these other things. And at least he's not portraying himself as a follower of Christ like a lot of people in today's age. So that eliminates the wolves in sheep's clothing argument. To me, it does. And he openly tells you what he believes and he follows through on it. And I think he carries himself a whole lot more Christian-like than any other politician I've seen in a long time. That includes Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis, Mike Pence, all of them. Like the way that he actually goes about his day-to-day decisions and actions and respect for other people. I know we may serve a different God, but at the end of the day, this man is portraying a love that I haven't seen in a long time. And obviously I'm going to pray for him because there's only one way to heaven, and that's through Jesus. But you never know how God's going to use a person, and he uses every situation, every person that's ever been put in power to serve his kingdom. So you never know. Vivek, he could change course, confess Christ as Lord. Only time will tell, though. But at this moment, his incredible emotional intelligence, his calmness, his rationale, his debate logic, this dude's just on point. He's absolutely on point. And from everything I've seen, he's the kind of leader that this country needs right now. And I'm not saying that he guaranteed has my vote, because I think I would still vote for Donald Trump just because he's proven in office that he gets results. It's a tough decision for me because I like the stuff that Vivek stands on. I like some aspects of Ron DeSantis. I like Donald Trump at certain things. He opens his mouth a little too much, and I don't think he actually lives like a Christian would live. But either way, I'll be praying for Vivek, everybody that's involved on either side. I'll be praying that everybody wakes up and turns to Jesus. Because at the end of the day, I say it all the time, you can look left, you can look right, but if your eyes aren't up on the kingdom, you're focused on all the wrong things, because priorities should always remain on the one true king on the throne. Without that, if you're just leaning into this world, you will be let down. But that's all I got for today. I know that was a deep one. Of course, I always go on some tangent because I'm passionate about this stuff. So I have a lot to say. Some of you guys may not like that. Then this channel probably isn't for you. But either way, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Did I go a little too soft on this one? Did I hit it just right? Y'all, let me know what you guys think. I'm always open for interpretation. I'm always open for criticism. I welcome it down below. Let's keep this conversation rolling. Don't forget to like this video by smashing the thumbs up button down below. Subscribe if you're not already. Ring the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a video, just in case YouTube forgets to let you know. I appreciate you. I love y'all for doing so. If you want to take it a step further, you like what we're doing over here, you want to show a little extra love and support, by no means do you have to, but you can get awesome designs like this Godfidence, knowing I can't, but he can. These designs are made over my wife's Etsy store by her, customized in-house, all of that. Insulated tumblers, petite, small sizes to big and hefty for the 5X folks out there. All different sizes and colors. Like I said, we don't discriminate. We appreciate y'all. It goes a very long way in allowing me to continue to do what I do. All my other links are down below in the description section. Shout out to the Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee fam. Anybody who's ever joined the Gibson family on YouTube by hitting that little join button and becoming a member, I'm so grateful for y'all. I can't thank you enough and put into words and context just how appreciative I am for you guys showing up every single video and allowing my freckle face to rant at you. I just love y'all so much, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I'll be praying for you. Until next time, Godspeed. I'm gone.